So we got Valentine's Day coming up tomorrow, so my plan is, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm either going to put some bits in there as sensory and then tie it off so she can't get them out, or I'm going to let her be able to open it and then separate the pom-poms into the different colours. I also want to do a heart hunt for her, but I can't find many heart-shaped things in our house. All I can find are these 4 rubbers. So it won't keep her busy for long, but I might just hide these around and then tell her there's some hearts lying around for her to find. This one I've got to finish tonight when she goes to bed. One will stay as it is, one will be cut out, and it's a visual discrimination, so all these will be separate, and then she's got to match them to the hearts with the same face. And then this is going to be a sensory tray for her. There's confetti and there's petals and there's cut up paper and stuff, and I might even put some love hearts in there or something for her. I might put in a couple of squishy things as well. We don't go all out for Valentine's Day in our house, we never have really, so yeah, I'm going to tell her what it's about, what it is and everything. And I also got some love heart balloons to put up and a banner. So we'll keep all this and do this every year then with the balloon, well not the balloons, but with the banner and the petals and stuff. These will be kept to use on other years. So yeah, hopefully this gives some people some ideas of things they might be able to do with their children. Most children like scavenger hunts, so love themed scavenger hunt you could go on. Make cards obviously, but I thought she'd like a love heart. Visual discrimination game, little sensory tray, and either a sensory bag or a Montessori STEM activity where she can separate these. I might even get her to get them out with tongs or tweezers to make it a bit harder. So yeah, those are my ideas for Valentine's Day tomorrow. Yeah, it's a heart hunt, baby. Will you put the ones you find on your desk and then you can count them at the end? Put love hearts on them. So where else could there be another heart? Have a look around the room. Where do you think we've hidden some?
There isn't any on there, Babs, is there?
No.
No, but maybe. Where does Mummy sometimes hide stuff near the table? You were warm near the table.
Where'd you be, Bum?
Well, like, where does Daddy put his bum? When we have dinner.
No, not on the couch. Where else would we sit?
Where does Daddy put his bum when we have dinner? There's another one.
Have any of them made it to the table to be counted?
Yeah, she's got 2 there. She doesn't have to count the sweeties. Oh. I think you should go and play some music on your keyboard.
Yeah.
Go play some music on your keyboard.
No. A heart balloon.
A heart balloon! This could be a long video if I film her finding all of them. So, you'll get the idea. This is Rosie doing her heart hunt. Okay, so Rosie's matching the faces of our hearts now.
Oh, where is the heart?
There's the grumpy heart.
That's missing this.
She's got to find it.
So this,
No, that's a straight line.
this.
There, that's the one. So it's good visual discrimination because they're all very similar. So she's got to notice small
So
differences.
this is happy.
Yeah. She's exploring her sensory box now. She's been told to keep it all in one of the trays. The only reason Mummy hadn't originally put it in the purple tray is because the purple tray has holes in the sides.
Huh?
The problem is, Babby, is they're so difficult to pick up because they're little that most of them end up going up the hoover, which would be a shame. We don't want to lose them, do we? Yeah, that's it. Try and keep them in the tray. So you can play with your animals in there, you can put your princesses in there, and they can play around in the hearts and the petals.
But I need to.
I'm sure she'll be inventive with it.
I need to take.
So this is what she did. She put her princesses in there, and apparently they were enjoying frolicking in the hearts and petals. So, yeah, I haven't given her the pom-pom bag because I can't remember where I put it. So yeah, those are our Valentine's activities for today. She can revisit them as much or as little as she wants to. We also watched a couple of videos on facts for kids on Valentine's Day, so all about how Saint Valentine was helping the soldiers who weren't allowed to get married back in 720. How he was helping them. It was illegal for them to get married back then. So because they were setting up families and then they didn't want to go to war, and then the emperor at the time wasn't very happy about that. So he was stopping from getting married, and St. Valentine was helping them get married illegally, and they put him in jail, and he cured the jailer's daughter of blindness and sent her a love note signed Your Valentine, and he was killed on February the 14th. But now, in remembrance of his death and symbol of love, we all send each other notes signed Your Valentine to remember him by. So yeah, bit of an odd occasion to actually celebrate. I don't think Rosie completely gets it. She was happy, she got a few heart-shaped sweets, and she's enjoyed some of the activities. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's given you some ideas of things you can do. And if you didn't know the story of Valentine's Day, that is a very, very brief summary of it. There are YouTube videos with cartoon facts and stuff on it for kids as well. If I can find one again, I'll link it below. Otherwise, for now, she's watching Agape Land, AGAPE Land, which is character building episodes. So she's learning all about kindness, joy, patience, self-control and stuff. And she's really, really loving them. She's really getting on with the songs as well. She's remembered a lot of the songs. So we're trying to get her to be more thankful at the moment, but they've just kind of rolled one into each other. So until we go to gym in about half an hour, she's just being allowed a bit of tablet time watching some of these. So yes, I might try and get her to do a bit of trick or click before we go. But for now, I think we'll wrap it up for today. And it's ta-ta from me and ta-ta from the Rosie Bear.